Beylor, that's my grandbaby. Lord, y'all better get on it, cause she gonna be something. Get on the line. I'm telling you, that girl, ooh-wee.
Beylor, they be like, Beylor, can you do us a favor? Need you to slow down a bit while we stack up our paper. Tell them no comprende, need a translator. Serving on a daily, but I never been away.
What's up, world? My name's Beylor. I make music, and I notice the things that people probably think to themselves but are too scared to say out loud. This is where I share my thoughts. Welcome to Beywatch. Okay, guys, so this first segment we're getting into is called On Repeat, where I tell you the latest songs that are stuck in my head. Right now, on repeat number 1 for me is Beylor with Coconut. Hey, baby, won't you open up like a coconut? I sing that at least 50 times a day. That song is so crazy. And they really did their thing on that. I will say that I was not hip to your game, Sailor, prior to this, but Coconut absolutely led me down the rabbit hole, and I ended up listening to Duvet, Locked In, Down Bad. Like, I'm officially a fan. I am officially a fan. I will say that. Next on the list, we have Kehlani with Back and Forth featuring Missy Elliott. Kehlani, icon. Missy, legendary. Already a recipe for a hit. Then you got the little going back and forth like Aaliyah, like, okay, like, yes. I love it. I love the melodies. I love everything about it. Kehlani's voice is just smooth like velvet. And then, Missy come in and add that little extra. We like that. We love that. We're obsessed with that. And it's on repeat. Last but certainly not least on the list, we have Giveon. All things Giveon. Giveon, I don't know what, where, or who you get to have your voice sound like that, but it sounds like butter. Right now, I am listening to I Can Tell, and it is just constantly playing in my car, in my house. Anything to do with Giveon, I'm listening to it. This next segment we're getting into is called Flag on the Play. Think of me as your judgy big sister, getting all in your business and letting you know the green flags and the red flags in your situation. Let's get into it. Okay, so essentially, some of you may or may not know about Drake's ice installation where people are chipping away at the ice trying to get the release date and whatever cash prize is. Point blank period, we're not focused on that right now, honestly. What I want to focus on is she said, "Hi guys, meet my boyfriend who refused to shovel the driveway for majority of the winter, but yet here he is. This man is digging at the ice for Drake." Let me fix this caption for you. "Hi guys, meet my ex-boyfriend who refused to shovel the driveway for majority of the winter, but here he is, and this is why I left him, because bring back shame, mama. Like, why is he still a thing? Why are we still red flag. Next topic. I'm not next."
I don't care. You're not giving your daughter no play. You're not giving your daughter no play before me. You're not giving your daughter no play before me. Now you can pick this shit up off the floor. You that mad? She's not picking nothing up off the floor. You that damn mad? It don't matter. I'm your woman. We live together. She's only here 2 days out the fucking week. That shit don't matter when it comes to my child, bro. She's here 2 days out the week. I'm here a whole fucking. I'm here 365.
Why do people always say respectfully right before they say something disrespectful? Anyway, my girl. Everybody is not built to be a bonus parent. If you're going to be in a relationship with somebody who has a child, you have to accept the fact that you're not always going to come first. And that's the harsh reality. So if you don't have kids and you're uncomfortable with the fact that they might have to prioritize their kids, and quite honestly, they should prioritize their kids, because why do you want to be with a deadbeat? Then don't date somebody with kids. It's not for everybody. Red flag. He needs to leave her because she wasn't being served before his child. You're sick.
I'm trading in my Benz for a Toyota Corolla. I'm so sad. One day my boyfriend looked at me and was like, you know you're about to go back to school, right? Why do you need a Benz? He was like, you can always buy another one after school, but it's dumb to have one right now. I'm about to go to nursing school, so I have to switch it out to get something more reliable. It's the end of an era, guys. Listen, I love my car, so this took a lot of convincing. But in the end, he had a point. I decided to make the adult decision to not be a baddie no more.
When I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, girl, he a hater. And you know them athletes cheat, right? I would have said red flag. However, after careful consideration and review, she said a couple things that are really important that I think change it a little bit. You're driving a Benz. They mentioned that she has to drive a long distance between, I think it was like Nashville and Atlanta or something. I could be wrong, but whatever it was state to state for work very frequently. The maintenance on that Benz, crazy. The mileage you're going to place on that Benz, crazy.
Damn.
So, all things considered, he convinced her, you're in school, you need to focus, you know, you need to tighten up your finances. I'm not mad at that. You're trading in a Benz for a Toyota. Now your Toyota is fully paid off. On top of that, the maintenance is a lot cheaper. I say green flag. I go green flag with that one because he's encouraging her to make financially smart decisions. And like, I joke all the time about athletes being cheap, but I think that the reality of that is, as an athlete, you have to be smart with your money because it's not guaranteed forever. So, green flag. This next segment is called Certified or Fried. This is where I give my take on what's working in fashion and what's not. First on the list, we have jorts. Certified. I love a good jort. I think that it's a nice way to, you know, still be comfy, casual, but you have a little bit of a different flair. And if you style it correctly with a little, maybe a polo long sleeve or even like a little wife beater. I'm from New York, so, you know, we love a little good wife beater fit. I think it works. I think jorts are definitely certified. The next thing that we have that I've seen coming back with a vengeance is ballet flats and like Mary Jane's. Certified. I like that. I am biased. I grew up going to Catholic school, but I love a little classy little ballet flat. It's just so cutesy. I don't know. Very girly. Very cute. Next, we have male crop tops. Fried. Cooked. Chopped. Stop doing that. I don't need to know what your belly button looks like. Oh! Ew. This last segment, my personal favorite, is called Straight Up Buggin, where we rate the wildest clips on a scale from stupid, tripping, to bugging the F out.
No! Oh my God, you feel this shit!
My boy's just happy to be here. Tripping. Absolutely tripping. That's where we're gonna place this one because it's a little bit past stupid. Oh. Let me tell you where sis messed up at. Clearly, you got on the bus and you did something that the bus driver did not like, because for the man to pull up to the stop, see these girls clearly waiting on you out there, and proceed to open not just the front but both doors. I don't know what you did to the bus driver, but he was playing the saxophone, sis. He was your biggest op that day, not those girls. So
Jesus Christ.
You're tripping, because I don't know what you did to my my MTA homie over there, but
Damn.
Somebody in this video is bugging the F out, and it's not the girl. It's not Shorty. It's not who you think it is. It's homeboy. If you know your girl is that crazy, why are you in public with sis? I applaud your girlfriend, because if it was me, I would have did more. You wouldn't have made it out the water if it was me. So you're bugging that out, sir. Well, that's my show. We covered a lot. We got into some things. And we got to know each other. My name's Beylor, and I'll make people mad for a living. Nice to meet you.
If you're unfamiliar, welcome to the end of the track where I usually like to talk my shit. Been big Beylor, been big kahuna. If you late to the party, sorry you didn't join us sooner. It's not too late, right? Welcome, welcome.